Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. Today I'm going to do a little bit a different type of video. What I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to talk about this. It's the Elite Trainer box for celebrations, and I'm also going to talk about the scalping price that I'm hearing a lot about right now. I know that many of you are upset that you're not getting product, but it's only like day 3. It was released on the 8th. From what I've seen some success stories at places like Walmart, but there's a ton of product on eBay right now, and there are some people who are upset with the $80 price point that we're seeing right now. That's come down a little bit since the release, but what brought this on is I was posting in the community tab about this right here. It's an Elite Trainer acrylic. You can hold your Elite Trainer box, and a few people talked about scalpers were ruining the hobby, and they didn't want to pay the $80 price tag that's on the Celebrations Elite Trainer box. First off, it's a really good product. I think that Celebrations is it's got to be, to me, it's the set of the year. I don't know about it on the Japanese side, but on the English side, it's a very nice set. It's I'm having a lot of fun opening it. You guys have seen that, and also it has 10 celebration packs. It has 5 regular packs. It has a gold star Greninja. One of 2 gold stars you can get in the set. One of 2 gold stars that you could get since the EX era. I mean, you're talking about Generation 3. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to kind of go over the price point, the $80 price point, and why I think that you're not seeing that much scalping on eBay. Because to me, the numbers just don't add up. And if they are, if these are people that are going to Walmart, buying the Elite Trainers, and then they're listing them on eBay, they're not very smart because they're not making that much money. And we'll go over that now. All right, so let's check out. So this is the Celebration Sealed Elite. I've got it sorted by buy nows, shipping, or price plus shipping lowest first. And you can see right now we've got a $79 one with 0 feedback, so we won't even include that. We'll bump it up to this next one, $79.99. He's got 2,655 feedback, 31 sold, so he's probably fairly reputable. And sitting at 31 of them, I doubt he's going to Walmart, but we'll use that price point. And just to show you guys, there is one right here, $71.99. So we're going to focus on quantity 1 sales, but if you went higher in sales, you can actually eat into your margin even more. And that's because the combined shipping cost is actually passed along to the buyer. The benefit is passed along to the buyer. Like if I put in quantity 2 here, the shipping changes to like $12 or something, but the overall price of the Elite Trainer, oh look at that, somebody actually already bought them out. I guess somebody saw that it was a losing situation for them if they were buying more than one, or a winning situation for the buyer. You can see here's another one, $74.99. I don't know if the shipping combines on this one. You can always check by going to the shipping tab. Let's see what happens. So for quantity 3, shipped to me, not having to waste any gas, $12.25. So you can see that right there. So the shipping cost actually drops down to $4 per Elite Trainer. And you can see it's right at the $80 mark still. However, let's go back and we're going to run off of this $79.99 price where you're buying a single Elite Trainer. Does the scalper make money? So let's go check out an eBay fee calculator. I'm going to use this because my fees are a little bit different. I'm a contracted seller. I guarantee these people who are scalping, they're not contracted sellers with different fee structures. Is this okay? So this is good. So ebayfeescalculator.com, easy as that. So you put in here $79.99. Shipping charge, we're going to put 0. We're not going to, if we do factor in the shipping charges and change the sold price, it actually usually works out in favor of the buyer more and less than the seller. Just so you know, if you guys are trying to use that as an example. Item cost, the MSRP is $49.99. It's not $39.99. This is an in-between set. They're higher. They usually have 2 more packs. This one, the way it's structured, because the cards are less in each one of the packs, they give you 10 plus another 5 regular. So they're basically equating those 10 celebration packs to 5 regular packs. We also get a Gold Star Greninja. I mean, normally you get some kind of promo in the in-between sets, not the mainstream sets. So like Shining Fates, Champions Pass, Dragon Vault, Celebrations, Generations, that kind of stuff. They don't have booster boxes. Generations technically did, but it was just a prototype. But for the most part, they don't have booster boxes. So the MSRP is $10 higher because they stick a promo in there in the equivalent of 2 packs more. In this case, it was a little different because of the packs. But the MSRP is $49.99, and then the average sales tax that is charged. So if they're going to Walmart, they're going to be paying sales tax. I guarantee you these guys don't have these big businesses set up to where they're not paying sales tax from Walmart. On average, they're going to pay 7%. That's the national average across the different states. And I'm not just pulling that number out of the air. Some places have like 12% tax because you got to include different city and state taxes. Some places don't even have city taxes like where I live. But we do have county taxes and we have the state. And then some places don't have sales tax at all. But overall, the average is like 6.9 and something past that. And I pulled that from eBay's data when they used to, before they started collecting and remitting tax, you had to collect it yourself and remit it yourself. And when they started enacting the new laws where you had to do it off of destination based, so basically if somebody bought it from Wyoming and I live in North Carolina, I had to charge them sales tax based off of Wyoming. However, you couldn't, there wasn't a variable option. You could only charge one flat sales tax. And even some places it changed by county. Long story short, eBay already did that work for us. We know it's right at 7%. So 7% on the $49.99 is going to put it at what, $53.49? Because it should be $7.50, or it should be $3.50 for about $50. So it'd be about $53.49. And then your actual shipping cost, it's going to vary. You could get lucky with a 3-pound box, and then in an actual box that you're having to ship with, on the low side, you're looking at $9 in the best situation possible, and that's not including like your bubble wrap. It is kind of including a very cheap box on top of the postage that you have to pay. Worst case scenario, you have to ship it to Hawaii using FedEx because they don't have they don't have a post office box or a way that you can ship without using USPS, and that is very possible. There's places like I live on the East Coast. If I have to ship to California, it was right at $16 unless I use a medium flat rate. Some places they require that you can't use USPS, so I mean you got to use FedEx or UPS. Same thing with like Alaska or Puerto Rico. The prices can go upwards of $20 for shipping for a 3-pound box, but typically, from what I've found when I ship out 3-pound packages, the average cost is about $12. Like I said, this could be worse. It could be as much as $8 more. Keep that in mind when you see this bottom line. Number of orders, 1. eBay store, no. Now you can change this up. It's not going to change your fees much. Above standards for seller and eBay managed payments. No overseas sale. No promoted ad rate, which means you don't pay an extra percentage to give your listing a boost, which a lot of people do that. But we're not going to factor that in. We're not going to say you're donating to charity. And then the sales tax amount, I'm going to put in here 7. The reason you have to put the sales tax in here is because even though eBay collects that sales tax and then remits it, so that's completely on the buying side, they also charge your final value fee based off of whatever that sales tax is. An example, say you paid $100 for this Elite Trainer. You're going to pay, as a buyer, $107. If you're using just an average sales tax, just say 7%, for example. So you're going to pay that $107. eBay collects that $7, and then they submit that $7 for the seller. So the seller still sees the $100. However, the final value fee isn't based off the $100. It's based off the $107. So typically, you lose a little bit more. Sometimes you can lose quite a bit more if the sales tax is even higher. But like I said, we're going to use the average on that. So that's why it has to be factored in. It's not, I'll show you here in a minute, it doesn't affect the wholesale by $7. You just see a minor tweak. So you can see right here, the eBay fee is $11.04. Sales tax, $5.60, and that's charged to the buyer. That's where you get your additional sales tax, 7% kind of coming off. And then your profit is $3.46. So they drove all the way out to Walmart. They bought a Celebrations Elite Trainer for $53.49. Before they get out into the parking lot, they list it online for $79.99, and then they sell it before they get home. Now their shipping cost is going to be $12, and after they pay their eBay fee, they're going to clear $3.46. They just got paid $3.46 to drive to Walmart for you, and then list it, and then come home, and they're going to ship it directly to you. Their profit margin is 4.33%. Now, I want you to think about that. Yeah, they're still profiting, but that is so low that you can't scale it and it doesn't make any sense. And you're getting paid so little for your time. Again, it doesn't make any sense. And what if you drove all the way out to Walmart and it's a dud? Now picture this example in mind. Say this guy, he does this and he gets lucky. He buys 10 elite trainers. He sells all 10 elite trainers. He clears what? $33.46. Now he has over $800 that is at risk on eBay through the postal system, through the buyers, only for just over $30 in profit. Now, if just one of those buyers has an issue, they want to return it, they open it up, say it's fake, there's a ding corner, the post office loses it, they've lost all their money. Like they'd have to sell another 10 just to get back up to where, just so that they're not in the red. This margin right here to me is so low that it doesn't make sense that these are all scalpers selling the stuff on selling the Celebrations elite trainers online. Then again, I'm not saying that they're smart either. So it could be the fact that they are scalpers. They're just not very smart because there's not a whole lot of money here. People hear $80 and they think for an elite trainer, wow, they're doubling their money. No, they're not doubling their money, especially if they're selling on eBay. Now, this doesn't take into account the people out there selling on Facebook saying, hey, I'll sell this to you for $60 and you can pay for your own shipping. And then you also got to pay me friends and family because I don't want to have any issues. I can't factor in those people because I don't know how all of that works other than they're committing crimes and they're doing things that are illegal in addition to trying to sell these products for over the MSRP. But in regards to eBay, if you see an elite trainer selling for $80 that has an MSRP of $50, they're not making that much money. And the market is only where it's at because of the demand. You take away the demand, the price of this is going to go down. At least with eBay, you have an option to buy this whenever you want. You could drive all the way out to Walmart or wherever you want to go, Target, GameStop, pre-order it 2 months in advance, and you still get shafted out of a box. At least on eBay, you as the buyer, you are paying quite a bit more than MSRP, but you don't have to do anything to get that thing shipped directly to you, and you know that you have the product. And you also have coverage in case something does go wrong. For me personally as a seller, this is why I'm not selling these things individually. While my price is not MSRP because I buy directly from distributors, I have a lower price. I actually really like this set. So on a personal level, I believe that the $80 price, it's pretty good. I think it has the potential to go down more just because of the amount of supply that's out there and the fact that we have 2 more waves coming out. Who knows? Probably more than that. If it's that popular, Pokemon. They're going to print it, and they're going to print it, and they're going to print it. But the main point of this video was to show you guys that even at $80, the scalpers, they're not making that much money. So maybe that'll help you sleep a little bit better at night if you want to buy this product, but you're not wanting to support a scalper. You can still buy it and know that they're basically wasting their time at that price. To me, it would be a waste to drive an hours just to risk $80 at the end of the day for a sale, only to profit $3. You could have spent that time working at McDonald's, making $15 an hour, which is just crazy because it used to be $7-8 an hour or something like that, and now they're just offering all kinds of bonuses. Heck, you might even get some free toys along the way. But anyways, before I continue on and start rambling, I hope this guys helps you guys see a little bit into the shipping cost fee kind of structure thing with this stuff, because I've had several people talk to me about it, like how are you getting these numbers? And it's pretty simple. Like you can go and see the standard fees for anybody who's selling on eBay, and the postage rates, they continually change. They've went up a lot lately, but you can put that in right here, and you can see right here if you live in Hawaii and you can see that they're in New Jersey and it's gonna cost them $20 of shipping. Look at that, you just made them lose money. So maybe I'm not telling you guys to go out there and make somebody lose money, because I just don't think that these guys are scalpers. Most likely they're getting a small allotment from distribution, and they're just trying to sell them for whatever the market is. And sometimes you make a little bit of money on like a celebration set, but then you lose on a lot of the other stuff. Like those mini tents, I couldn't have made money on them. Where I have a better chance of making money off of them by opening up the packs or selling the packs individually than I do trying to sell that mini tin with the crunched packs. And you know how many of those things get returned? It can be a headache. And so there's a lot of facets to go into selling, and this is just the fee structure for you guys. Thanks.